You've seen the unboxings, you've heard all the hype, but does the RS3M 2020 really deserve a purchase from you? Find out now in my full review. Alright guys, before we get into the full review, I mentioned in the unboxing that I felt like the magnets were too weak in the RS3M, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that. And to do that, basically all you got to do is take these edges apart. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, once you've done that, what you're going to need are some magnets. For this particular operation, I have chosen some of my 4x1.5 M35 magnets. You're going to need 24. We're only putting the magnets in the edges. You don't need to worry about putting them in the corners. We're just going to put them in the edges. And it's really simple. Just grab a magnet. Actually, let's go ahead and zoom that in. Okay, we're just going to grab a magnet, drop it in the edge, and it'll automatically attach itself the right way. You don't need to use glue or anything like that. You can glue it if you want for a more permanent fix, but maybe you're not happy with the way the magnets feel. And this way you can easily pull them out, but you just drop it in, boom, done. That's all there is to it. It'll stay without glue. Again, grab a magnet, grab an edge, drop it, and it'll stick automatically. You don't have to do anything else. So just go ahead and do that for all 24 edge halves. Alright, once that's done, all you gotta do is put the edge halves back together. Making sure that you've got one of these torpedo middle pieces in there with it. Again, you don't have to worry about polarity or anything like that. It'll all take care of itself. And from there, it's just a matter of putting the cube back together. I won't show you that. You may have noticed while I was doing that, there was a couple of them where the magnet kind of jumped outside of the piece. That's just because I wasn't careful with the pieces. I was just kind of throwing them into a pile after I put the extra magnet in. Don't do that. Just keep them separated. And when I did that, the magnet kind of jumped out. That will not be a problem when you're actually using the cube or anything like that. You don't have to worry about the magnets jumping out. And just like that, you have a cube with much more normal feeling, standard magnetic strength. It does not make the magnets feel strong. It makes them feel like a medium, definitely noticeable feeling. Much improved over the stock magnet strength. Alright guys, before we get too far into this footage, let me be real clear. Everything you're seeing here is after I've added magnets to this cube. Without magnets, this is still really good, but it kind of suffers just because the magnets are so weak. I don't think, if you buy this, I can't see anybody not wanting to add magnets. I know there are a few people that haven't, but I really think that this cube improves significantly with magnets, and as I showed earlier, it's super easy to do. At the end of the day though, this is an outstanding cube either way, with magnets especially. It's an absolute flagship puzzle for $9. Unbelievable performance. It's fast, it's controllable, it's stable. You can adjust the tensions to whatever you want. I think I've got it on setting 6, something like that, so it's nice and stable, doesn't sacrifice corner cutting or speed or anything else. Ends up being just the perfect mix for me. It's not the lightest cube in the world, especially compared to the GAN Air M that I've been using, but it's still really good, and the weight ends up not being a problem. It's smooth, it's got just the right feel that you want. The plastic feels great. I mean, really, this is a flagship cube stuck into a budget cube box with a budget cube price. I really don't understand how Moyu is doing it, because it is really just that good. And it's probably going to end up being my main. I'm still kind of deciding. But if I get more solves like this one right here, which is a 14, my fastest ever on cam, well, then this will probably end up being my main. Like I said, I'm still a little torn, but yeah, this is an outstanding cube. Highly recommended to anybody that is wanting to buy a new puzzle. All right, so what's our bottom line? It's a 55.5 millimeter, not 56. Don't listen to what people are saying. It is 55.5 millimeters, 86 grams. What are the pros? It has a dirt cheap price. It's adjustable tensions, and the performance is great. What are the cons? Well, if you buy it, you're going to want to add magnets because the stock magnets are too weak. It's matte plastic, which a lot of people, including me, don't like. And it's a little heavier than some GAN puzzles, but not really a problem. What's the bottom line? With added magnets, this puzzle is absolutely main worthy. I think pretty much anybody will like it. If you have a cube and you're looking for something new, even if you're not really looking for something new, it's so cheap, it's worth trying out. You will like this cube. It is absolutely fantastic. Highly recommended. All right, guys, if you like what you've seen, go ahead, hit like and subscribe down below. Throw me a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.